Hi friends, welcome back to my kitchen for another recipe, or a few more recipes. Today we're going to be doing a few things. First off, we're going to start by putting some chicken thighs that I have here. It's the other half of the chicken that I bought and made a recipe before. We're going to cut it up and we're going to, cut it open. Find the scissors. We're going to put it in this crock pot. And I have some buffalo dip cream cheese, which was really good, but it was actually way bigger than what I could use, so I thought it would actually make some really good chicken, you know. And so I'm going to put it in here in the crock pot, let it cook, you know, probably on high for a few hours and then turn it down on low. It's quite a few chicken breasts in here. 1, 2, 3. So I'll freeze, you know, this after it's, you know, cooked like I do everything else. There's 4, 5, 6. Good sized breasts too, you know. Like I said in the other video, I got this double pack of chicken thighs for like $12 and something because I bought in bulk versus, you know, going to a little store, you know, and buying, you know, like 8 for, you know, $16. So it saved a lot of money so that I could make ahead these meals and put them in the freezer so that when I'm hungry I don't have to like worrying about cooking for just myself. Hold on, I gotta throw this in the trash. And it saves a lot of money in the long run. And like I said before, you know, I don't do this every time I go to the store because it would be expensive doing it with everything. But it does help a lot when you can do it with at least 1 or 2 things, you know, each time you go to the grocery store. I don't do it every time, like I said. So anyways, I got this cream cheese buffalo dip. I'm gonna put this in here. It's gonna make it nice and creamy. And then I'll, you know, when this chicken's done, I'll have it like with some rice, or I'll have it with maybe even some quesadillas or tacos, chicken tacos. I mean, there's so many different versatile things that you can do with this after it's done. I'm also going to add a can of diced tomatoes. I love tomatoes. It'll give it a nice, you know, texture with them. All right, and I got this set on high for now. I'm going to let it go on high for, like I said, a few hours. See how it works. And then if I need be, it gets too hot, maybe I'll just turn it down. And we'll get back to that later and I'll let you know how that's doing. Oh, forgot the onions. I'll put some onions in there too. These are something that I bought a big, huge bag of when I went bulk shopping as well. And of course I can't eat a whole big bag with like 8 or 10 onions in it. So I just cut them up, put them in a freezer bag, and then when I want them for something, I just have them right there. I don't have to go to the grocery store. Saves a trip for number 1. And it also saves time because it's already cut up. And I just add it to whatever I need it with. There we go. Simple as that. Look at that, all done. All right, now I'm gonna take you over here on this side and we are gonna do a few things over here. All right, so let's make sure you can see. All right, so over here, we're gonna move one of these pots for now. We're gonna have this pot. Okay, so here again, I can pour this in because this is, all right, this is just some sausage and onions that I had made a couple of days ago. I was gonna have it with some scrambled eggs and whatever, but decided against it. I was like, oh, it'll be perfect in my recipe that I want to use or make. So instead of taking more out, because it was just more than I could use in one thing, so I was like, I'll save it. All right. Where's my scissors? Excuse me, sorry. All right, so here is some, okay, so when I make my spaghetti sauces or anything tomato based, I always put on it what it is. Now this is a veggie spaghetti sauce. It has no meat in it. It's just all vegetables. It's got, I think, spinach in it, carrots, fresh tomatoes, organic diced tomatoes. So I'm gonna put these 2 bags, and it's good as just a soup with some crackers or a grilled cheese. I mean, it would go with anything. But I'm gonna put it in here, and we're gonna use it for this lasagna, 3 cheese bake we're gonna make with raviolis. So I think it'll be good in there. And if there's a little bit left of this, you know, the spaghetti sauce, I'll just make some spaghetti, regular spaghetti, and just, you know, do it that way. But or I'll eat this, you know, the sauce. I also like it with just garlic. Get some garlic bread and dunk the bread into the sauce plain. That's a really another good idea. And with no noodles, no nothing, you know. That's another easy meal for a single person, or even as a family. So here's another one that's got. This one has a little bit of kale in it as well. I had some kale and I was like, oh, I'll just throw this in the vegetable soup at the time, but we're gonna turn it into a sauce. And then, or actually, you know what? We might use what we can here, and for the ravioli, and then we can switch it into maybe a chili. Add some seasonings and turn it into a chili. So there's so many versatile things that you can do with, you know, just with a base of, you know, whatever you have to start with, you know, your tomato base, and put whatever you like in it, to start with, you know. All right, so we're gonna get this over here going. I'm probably gonna need a little bit of tomato paste or something. We'll let it cook down a little bit first though and see. I think I got the wrong utensil here for this. All right. Let me grab a wooden spoon. Which one would we like today? No, I think that's a little short. There we go. This one. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna grab us some tomato paste. I'll be right back. I'm gonna add some to this. I think it'll help thicken it up. So, I'm back. You need to go in the other room, little baby. My dogs want to come and help us. Okay, so we're gonna add some tomato paste in here and help thicken this up a little bit. And this has onions and garlic and all kinds of other things in here as well in this sauce, so we don't have to add anything. Okay, and I like the tubes with your tomato paste, so that way it's easier to save. You don't have to like worrying about taking the rest out of the can and putting it away, but I am making a mess. I dropped it on the floor. Let's clean it up so I don't step in it. All right, so let's get this mixed around here, and we'll let this simmer down. Actually, I might put this back over here on this burner because this is gonna simmer for a little while, and we got to get some sausage going on this side. which side? the division here. Okay. So on here, we're gonna, I think we'll only do one and we'll save these two for another recipe that I have coming out in the next video. All right, so we're gonna take our sausage here, and I like the bread knife for this because it cuts right through, you know, the sausage things. I don't know, can you see here? Right. All right, let's see. There we go. So I'm gonna just cut right through the whole entire package. And this is turkey breakfast sausage, but I'll be honest, I use this for meats in like spaghetti sauce, like anything that calls for a meat. If it calls for hamburger and I don't have hamburger and I only got this, you know, ground breakfast sausage, I will use it in there as well, just because it's so good and it's such a really good flavor to it. So, oh, I should probably put a little bit of oil in there. I'm all over the kitchen today, guys. All right, let's see here. Let's put a little bit of oil in there. There we go. All right. And this sausage will probably make its own, but I just don't want it sticking. All right, so let's get these in here. All right. Got it hot so they'll get nice and crispy started here. Now I want to tell you guys something about when you're cooking something like this. Just let it do its thing. Try not to touch it. Let it get nice and brown and crispy on one side before you try to flip it. Because it does really, you know, gives it all kinds of flavor and, you know, leaves texture in the bottom of your pan. Or if you're maybe doing something else with it afterwards. Let me just wash my hands real quick here. You guys might hear my dog barking in the back. Try to ignore him. He's trying to talk and tell me he wants some of this good smelling food. His name is Paco, and for those of you who may see him on my reels or my videos that I share, they're my babies. They love to be involved with everything I'm doing. All right, so now I'm going to move you over here so you can see when I'm let's see, where you get a good view. All right, I'm gonna get a spatula here. All right, we're gonna let these cook a little bit longer. Okay, our raviolis are almost ready to go in the boiling water back there. And these are only gonna cook for probably half the time. Let me see what it says on the package here. I forget how long they go for. 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm gonna leave them in there only for probably 2 minutes. And I'm gonna use the whole bag because I'm making 2 pans full. I might pass one on to my cousin or my brother, somebody that comes by my house. See, those aren't ready to flip yet. All right. Let's get some salt in there. I should have poured salt in first, but that's all right. Give them a little flavor. All right. All right, so the raviolis are in, our sausage is going, our sauce is simmering over here. Okay. No apron on today, so thank God I got a good cheap sweatshirt on. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of wondering when the real weather is gonna come and like shine through here. I'm kind of sick of this rain one day and then it's kind of nice another day, and I don't know. It's kind of getting under my nerves. I want some nice weather. I don't know about you all. All right, so we got some English muffins here. We're gonna cut them open. These sausage are gonna go in there, and we're gonna make some breakfast sausage sandwiches. So we're gonna just cut these. We're gonna just cut these open here. Turn that way, so you guys can see me. I hope you can see me. Maybe you can't. Can you see me now? There we go. I hope you can. All right, so we're gonna cut these in half. They're supposedly already cut, but they never are. There we go. And I'm gonna only do 4 because I want a couple English muffins. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because I like the sausage just with toast as well on the side with some eggs. So I'm only gonna do 4, and then the other 2 English muffins we'll leave, so I can have the sausage and whatever. I like you with different things. It's also good to have tuna fish on your English muffins. All right, these are good. They look like they're ready to turn. Maybe a little bit longer than it could have sat, but that's all right. And sometimes people will salt and pepper this already, but I think sausage for myself comes fairly seasoned, and if I'm putting it on a breakfast sandwich, I don't really want it really, with a lot of salt flavor. All right, so look at our sauce over here. It's bubbling up pretty good, starting to simmer down. You can see that. Looking pretty good. All coming together nicely. There's those. Our noodles back there, or raviolis rather. Those are about done. I'm gonna grab because I want them to go in the oven to finish off after we put the stuff all together. So I'm gonna grab a strainer. Okay, we can probably move these because we're not using that until later. Just slide that over there with the English muffins. That as well. Okay. All right. Starting with a clean slate over here. All right. I don't normally toast these, but I think I'm going to toast them a little bit. And then when they're done, I just wrap them. Sometimes I put cheese on them, sometimes I don't. I just like sausage in muffins. And then when I'm hungry, I just take them out of the freezer and throw it in the microwave. Take it out of the plastic wrap. I just broke a nail. Take it out of the plastic wrap, throw it in the microwave, maybe a minute or so, and it's done, ready to go. Breakfast. Can't get it. All right. Let me just rinse my hands here. Let's see what I got. Maybe I do got some cheese in here. At least put cheese on it. I got 2 slices, not enough for all 4. But we'll start with this. And I just like the sausage anyway. And this is probably ready to turn down. turn off. All right, these are floating. The raviolis are floating, so that tells me that these are ready to be strained. All right. We're almost about done. Oh yeah. I might actually put a little bit of broth or something in here that I'm gonna make my other recipe with, just to get the drippings off the bottom, or maybe ground the hamburger right now, and then I'll show you what I'm doing with it in the next video. All right, let's get a plate, get these off. They look and smell delicious, by the way. This bigger one that's the end, I'm gonna have to let that one cook a little bit more. All right, I'll let that one go. Then I'm gonna grab this English muffin over here. Okay, put another one in. All right, let's get this sausage open. We're gonna get this in. We'll start it now. And now you guys will just re-see this pan in the next video, because I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna take a break in between. You know, it'll be in the same day, just not the same time. All right, so like I say, and I don't put any like mayonnaise or anything on this. I like it just plain. When I go to eat it, I will put whatever on it. Sometimes I like it just, to be honest, just the way it is. So I just take a patty, put it on here, put the top on. Can't wrap it right now, but I can show you the basis of the idea. When I get to the next video, watch the next one after this and you'll see. We're just gonna wrap it in some of this, and when they're all, look at that, don't it look delicious? And if you guys like egg and cheese on it, go ahead by all means. But I'm honestly one that likes my eggs with yolk, and they don't do so well after they've been frozen. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave the, eliminate the egg. And the cheese, to me, I don't even taste it. Since I've had COVID, a lot of tastes and textures have changed to me. So I don't even notice the cheese on there. To me, it's just a waste. I'd rather have it like in a grilled cheese or something that I'm gonna taste it more, you know? All right, so let's turn this off for now. This other one's done. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna take our sauce over to the table and make our baked ziti's, or baked lasagna, baked raviolis. Put them together. I do have a little bit of extra. I do have a little bit of extra mozzarella cheese that I had from another one. I'm gonna top one of the dishes with, but the other one I'm gonna, let's see here. I'll get you where you can see. Ooh. I will get used to this little stand here too before I'm done. All right, can you see the table? Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. All right. So our other English muffin is done. We'll take this out and put it over there with the other sausage. Ooh, put one on there. And then let those cool so we can wrap them. We're gonna grab our ravioli things here. Bring them over to the table. All right, and we're gonna grab our sauce, put that one on this one. All right. And I got some Parmesan here. We're gonna grate over the top as well. Try to have everything ready for you guys, but sometimes still forget some things here and there. All right, so we're gonna do 2 of these. You can't really see that well. Hold on. I'm gonna move you so you can see even better. All right, let's see. There you go. Okay, now you can see, perfect. All right, so we're gonna do 2. First, we're gonna start off with a little bit of sauce in the bottom of the pan. Don't need a lot, just enough to make sure it's all covered. Might as well do this one at the same time. Okay, then I'm just gonna shake a few of these raviolis right in there. Ooh, equal in both of them. There we go. Nothing fancy either, it just is a throw together type of meal. And once you have the other stuff on top anyway, as long as you make sure that there's a ravioli piece in, you know, every bite, then you're good to go. You know, there we go. They look pretty even. Now I'm gonna throw a little bit more of this sauce on top. Piece of sausage on that side. All right, now a little bit on this side. Make sure we get all the sausage in there, because the sausage is the best part. It looks delicious and smells delicious already. All right, so when this is done, when we put it in the oven, it's gonna go at 350 for probably, I'm gonna put this one actually in this one because this one looks like it has a lot more. We're gonna put it in the oven for 350 for probably about 30 minutes. And you'll see when it starts to bubble, and I won't even have very much sauce left over here at all. So probably eat that with some bread, nice crispy bread. All right, we're gonna grate up a little bit of this Parmesan. Actually, probably that one can use a little bit more sauce anyway. See some noodles that are, some raviolis that aren't covered. There we go. Perfect. yeah, so with that little bit that's left, or even I'll, you know, eat it as a soup and just, you know, have some crackers or whatever with it, you know. I love doing things like this because it's so many of the basic ingredients that I use in so many different things. And like I said, if there was enough left and I wanted to turn it into a chili, I would just add some beans and some chili powder and cumin, paprika, like all the, you know, kinds of ingredients that would go into a chili. Some kidney beans or white beans, whatever you may have on hand. All right. And it would turn it right into a chili. It would be really good. And when I do my sauce, like I said, one time I'll have to make a video on that and how I'm almost down enough bags where I can do a whole big batch and show you guys how I make my sauce and store it. That way, if you would like to try it, you can. All right. So we got mozzarella here. We're just gonna divide this in between the two of them as well. And I'm not gonna put this in the oven yet because it's too early for me to eat. I'm too restless right now, but when I do the next video, you will see what this turned out like. It'll be the first thing I show you. That, and I'll also get in the chicken. Well, actually, that would probably have to be the next one. I'll take some pictures and post them. Or reels. I'll do a reels about it. Because I'm still learning how to run this thing. But I'm getting there. All right, so those are done. Like I said, I'll cover these up. I will give a gift for one of them as to my brother or to my cousin, to someone. And the chicken is in the crock pot going. We'll leave that, and I will, like I said, show a reels about it and show you how it came out. And I'm also gonna do it with the breakfast sandwiches that I made with the sausage, and then maybe get that in with the next video that I do. I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. Please come back. I will get better. Subscribe if you haven't, and let me know your comments about how I'm doing, and if you have any ideas of what I could do to make things better. I'm really enjoying doing this. I hope you guys are enjoying watching it. And if you are, please just come back and continue to watch it. It'll help me out. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.